Hi guys, I hope you're well. It's June 7th, and sorry, I'm just checking here one thing. And I feel like I've been on a kind of like a roll doing these intense readings that are kind of like big picture. And there have been several news items that I wanted to look into. One thing that I think that was in the news for a bit that I think is quite significant, and it's that Paul Ryan, for the first time, is speaking out against Trump. Okay, so ever since Trump got in the government, uh, he's been supporting, enabling him, and so forth, right? So even because this time it's about the attacks against the FBI. Okay, so as you know, he supported. He was like he was totally fine with Nunes, with the whole agenda, and now he went up, he spoke up against it. Okay, and at the same time, I saw that Matt Goods, whatever he didn't get, I don't know how you pronounce his name, the guy from Florida who looks like a drug addict, is also is fighting with Paul Ryan because I think it. My theory about this is that the Kochs who I think owe Paul Ryan, a lot of the donors are against the tariffs. Okay, so the don't, and I think it's pretty clear that Paul Ryan does not have ideas of his own. Okay, in the sense that it's whoever paid gets whatever he does, whatever whoever pays him. Okay, so the fact that he has changed his position would indicate to me that the donors are now a lot of very prominent Republican donors, right? Because if you think about it, the Republican Party at this stage is all about the donors. Whatever the donors want, they get. Okay, so if that's what I mean, I feel like the fact that Paul Ryan is doing these things would tell me that something big is happening. Okay, that either or it can be both. That the donors are like, look, we have to stop this, or that he got a subpoena. But I don't. Let's see what happens. So I just want to do this quick question. Why is Paul Ryan suddenly speaking up against Trump? I hope this will be a reading that's less than 15 minutes because I feel like I said, I'm kind of like a little bit tired of these. Not tired, it was great that I did it, but I feel like not every reading has to be life and death kind of thing. Okay, so why is Paul Ryan suddenly speaking up against Trump's stance? Okay, which is the propaganda thing. Okay, the anti-FBI propaganda. I'm gonna lower this guy. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Okay, interesting. Heartbreak. Okay. Oh, look. The heartbreak. This is the money card, guys. I think. Okay, so the heartbroken donors and the outing. This is a card of the spy. So it's also the sense. I would think, A, the money people are upset, and B, there's something here about them. Either feeling like they're going to be outed somehow, or that they work for the donors anyway. So let's see what it means. So why is Paul Ryan suddenly speaking up against Trump's propaganda when he was totally fine with Nunes doing whatever he wanted? What made him change? Clarity. Okay, something came up. Oh, look, the tree. Interesting. The tree, guys. Okay, I'm gonna have to say something. Look, there is this book called The Family. So it's about this Christian right family. Okay, it's also about anyway, the card here, let me tell you about this card. This card, tree, means it's usually the health card. Okay, it's also about growth, and I think of it as the tree of life, and the tree of org charts and families. So many things, right? So connections to the White House. They're looking at the connections to the White House. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. You're not seeing this. I'm not seeing what I'm seeing. So there's clarity about people who are upset. Clarity. They're going to be upset. The donors are upset about this. Let's see more here because it's not all there. Why is Paul Ryan suddenly going against Trump when he enabled the whole thing up to now? sad news. Okay. Money and women. Big hope. Big, oh, very good, guys. Wow, this is very interesting. Very interesting because I feel like one more here for this woman card here. Great happiness, the money. So, guys, I think they know that there's something's going to come out about Trump's family, or I think it could be Trump's family. It could also be the people connected to the White House. But something financial about those people is going to come out, and this is going to be sad news. And this is connected to the blue wave in the sense that the donors are like, look, we got to win some elections here. If we continue to support Trump, we won't get any votes because they know something's coming. They know, guys, look, they have the news here already. Somehow they all know. I have the sense. Or it's also possible that they could, I don't know if they've been notified. Look, Bambino, yeah, the Trump, something negative about Trump. Oh, look, the people, the delinquents around Trump. Oh my God, look, guys, whoa, crazy, crazy. So, okay, guys, so this is crazy. It's showing here that essentially they're heartbroken. I don't think, it's funny. I don't think Paul Ryan has this also. I don't understand how he is heartbroken over something, but you could see here, look, heartbroken over something that was exposed, and it's bad news about Trump, the shady baby, that he is really shady. And what is this news about? Something financial related to the people who are connected to the White House, possibly Trump's family, because we also have here the money. Something about the money relates to women, and how it relates to women. It's the same thing keeps popping up over and over again. And the shady people, this is the delinquents. Guys, this is also on a basic level. I see it as the delinquents, right? Because these people are like the alt-right kind of folks. But it's also about mistake. On a basic level, this is like, it was a mistake, okay? And if you look at it like this, it shows that supporting Trump was a mistake. And everything is going to come crashing down. Disgrazia upside down is the absolute. I think yesterday I showed you this card like this, but like this in Sibylla it's even worse. So it's the absolute horrible, the worst thing is going to happen. They know it, guys. They know it's coming somehow. Here, look. Trump and the people involved with Trump, it's going to be a disgrace because, look, there's spies in the White House. The blue wave is coming, and total disgrace is going to happen once this whole thing comes out. So, guys, I know I keep saying this, and we have to wait and see what's going to happen. But the cards suggest something so terrible, so damaging, like again and again, that it's like, yeah, there's no way. They're running, trying to stay away from this. And someone's like, oh, no, Paul Ryan, now he's retiring, and he has courage. No, it's not that. He doesn't. He's a spokesperson, you know what I mean? He doesn't have ideas of his own. He does whatever whoever pays him tells him to do. So I feel like people in the GOP know that this shit is coming and it's bad. I'm going to close my eyes to see if I find out anything else. Okay, so what is this? What happened to Paul Ryan? Guys, I see, oh no, it's interesting. I see him in his, I don't know what his office looks like. It's like he's like in some random office. Like it looks like it's his office. And then there's a man who comes like and touches his shoulder like, I'm sorry, man, your gig's up kind of thing. Like somebody tells him something, like it's a piece of paper, it's a document. And it's almost like they don't even exchange, they don't even talk. Like he knows what that means. And I don't know if it's indictments or notice this is going to happen, or like he was, I have a feeling, guys, from what I'm seeing here, that because he's the House Speaker, or because he's on a very high level, he was notified by Mueller's team that something's going to happen, okay? And this woke him up. And I think, are the donors involved? What is this? The people who are the very top of the Republican Party is trying to work on an emergency plan to save the party. They know this is coming out, is going to blow. It's showing here the first bomb is going to blow up Trump, but it's also going to blow up a number of Republicans. Okay, so they're trying to kind of like emergency, kind of like Guys, the image I'm getting is a person. You know those cartoons, also like old movies when they were driving in the precipice, like the very top of the mountain, and they're trying to like, Thelma and Louise style, like kind of like. Actually, I'm sorry, the Thelma and Louise they jumped, but sort of like you're almost there. You're like try to stop the car before the whole thing comes down and it's too late, kind of thing. Okay, it's not showing that it's this is not showing that it's too late, but it's like. And it's showing him like he's like, oh, we bought into this. This was gonna happen. This was gonna happen, and it didn't happen. And they never. This is the thing, guys. They did not have a backup plan. This is that they didn't have a backup plan. They bought. They were desperate. That's the thing. The whole thing with Obama and all the donors. They're desperate for a solution of some sort. They didn't think through it. They didn't think, what if it doesn't work out? They were like, it has to work. It's gonna work. Blah blah blah. And they almost didn't think that it was. This is why, guys, they were not prepared because they didn't think the election was gonna happen. Okay, this is why. So the whole, and the whole thing with the Republicans were like, say no to Obama, no to Obama, block, block, block. So when they're in power, now they don't know what to do. Okay, so they lost. It's almost like they feel like in a way they achieved their goals, but everything kind of started going against him. Okay, and I feel like they know that they can't get away from this investigation, and it's like, and I get this. The guy, I don't know. Who's this guy? He looks familiar. Is this some Republican person? It's not Jeb Bush, but somebody who looks like him a little bit, kind of like that look. Like, I'm sorry, ma'am. My condolences. This is what I'm getting. My condolences. Like as if somebody died. Okay, so that's that. And they know. This is why they know, and they can't say. Okay, why are they so? Have they been told to act a certain way, or what is it? Guys, for some reason, and I'm getting the people say Rico Suave, or Rico, right? So the Rico thing, they had like a list of people. I don't know if it has leaked. Has it leaked from the investigation to them, or what happened? Well, they have to. Oh, it says it's showing Rosenstein. Rosenstein had to show that to him. I feel like it's a way, guys. You know what? This was a way for them to countenance. Is that right? Why? I feel like, honestly, I think that Rosenstein had a talk with them for some reason, okay? I don't know. I don't know. So I feel like he knows this stuff. I don't know that the conversation was formal. May have been formal between them, like Rosenstein and the other guys. But that's that. Okay, this is like a kind of like a very unexpected turn of events. Yeah, because guys, it's showing, even the cards, like, okay, so they know what is the burning, what is the worst thing they see here? They're going to lose everything, and the Republican Party is going to come crashing apart, falling apart. And it's showing something I've seen before too, which is that the donors exerted too much pressure on the politicians. Okay, so they started to literally own them to the point where they, even those people who are super right wing and like very conservative, they still want to have a degree of freedom to some, even if for us it seems like they all think the same. Sorry. They feel like can't breathe kind of feeling. Okay, so there's too much pressure, and it's kind of like, yeah, they're showing like it's over. It's kind of sounds crazy because for us it's like, couldn't you tell this was going to happen? No, they couldn't tell because, like I said, they weren't necessarily planning for this. All of their policies were anti this, anti that, and then the thing with Trump is that he's going against the donors. Okay, it's showing here the whole thing with China, and I feel like they have more evidence that, oh, and this is it, guys, the thing about the women, they may have more evidence of this stuff, okay, that this is going to come out, and it's going to be a very big deal. And at the same time, and I feel like the guys, the ones, what about the guys that are still against the FBI? Oh, Paul Ryan is like this. He's like, and as guys know, Paul Ryan is a person who he's only kind of like, he wants to he's a survivalist. So he knows these people are going down, so he doesn't care. And the thing is, like, they know what's coming. Something's coming. Okay, and they can't stop it. Okay, so that's it, guys. So that's why. All right, I'm gonna stop here because, like I said, I'm gonna try to also have sort of shorter readings for simple questions. I'm gonna stop.